probably don't need to add anything to your luxury wish list, but I gotta tell you that that is not what I am here for. I am here to help you add to that wish list by showing you some of the newest luxury items that I personally have fallen in love with, and I'm hoping that you all are gonna love them too. So, starting out with the first one, yes, Loewe has decided to jump on the puffer bag bandwagon, and here they've got an absolutely gorgeous version of one that I think is one of the chicest puffer bags we've seen out there. So this is their Goya anagram shoulder bag in this beautiful, like dusty rose. It's like a cherry pink type of color. It's not quite mauve, it's not quite pink, it's not quite red, but I think this is beautiful. Now, it is also available in other colors, but this is my favorite colorway. And this is a great bag because it's just basically one big puff. You don't have all the quilting, and I actually really like that because while I do love the puffy style, sometimes some of the puffy bags we've seen, like they can feel like they're a bit much. Maybe there's a lot of design on them. So this is a much more like contemporary take on the puffer bag, which I really like. I also, of course, love the gold chain detailing here that is so stunning. But the best thing about it is that you can actually remove the chain and just carry it as like a little handheld, like do a little clutch moment. So that way it's really nice and versatile and can be used in a lot of different situations. Now here we have this absolutely gorgeous 18 karat gold palm leaf bracelet from Anita Ko, and I am not exaggerating when I say this has quickly shot up, not just to be on my luxury wish list, but it's very close to the top of that wish list. Now, for those of you that saw the unboxing, you all know that a little while ago I got this bracelet here from Cartier, and I love it because it's dainty, it's feminine, and obviously like it is real gold, so I can just like leave it on. And I really wanted to add a couple more similar dainty bracelets to this stack on my wrist, but things that are small so that way I can leave them on and I don't have to worry about taking them on and off. It can be really difficult when my nails are long. I recently had to cut my nails. They're really short right now, but I'm gonna grow them back, mark my word. And so this Anita Ko bracelet is really nice because it's different. You know, it's not just like a small, like plain diamond, which like not talking smack. I love this one that I have from Cartier, but I would love something a little bit different, a little bit unique. And this is beautiful because the leaf itself is actually filled with baguette diamonds. And I love angular diamonds. Like, back when I was engaged, you know, the ring that I had, it was a solitaire emerald cut, and I just think it's so stunning. Now, baguette diamonds are not nearly as sparkly as those with a lot more cuts in them, with a lot more facets, so you're not gonna get as much of that brilliant shine and sparkle like you would with diamonds that are like round or, you know, cushion cut or something like that. But I think that's part of what makes them so beautiful, is like they stand on their own. And so this beautiful little like golden leaf has lots of little baguettes on the inside. And I think it makes this bracelet really different, really special, and overall something that I just really, really want to add to my collection. Now I know that this next one might be pretty surprising for you all to see on a video from me, because I mean, very bright, bold colors in my clothing is not exactly something that I do all the time. But I am in love with this pair of, you know, high-waisted, belted silk trousers from Lapointe. So I've been wanting silk trousers for a long time. You'll have seen actually in some of my shopping vlogs, I've talked about it, where I really wanted to get some. I've just not been able to find the right pair yet. And I don't know, maybe I've just been influenced by the fact that like bright pink is everywhere, especially with Valentino doing their all pink runway show recently. But I love this pair of trousers because the fit looks immaculate. I mean, it looks absolutely perfectly tailored. And I think one of the reasons that silk trousers are so great is that, in my opinion, you can wear them all year round. Now, with a look like this, I mean, these are obviously like bright pink, so I would pair them with, you know, a more neutral colored top. I think I'd probably do some sort of bodysuit situation, maybe a black one, maybe a white one. And I'm thinking either like a turtleneck for the fall and like tank top for the spring, summer. And the reason I feel like you can wear silk trousers all year long is because obviously the silk is generally pretty lightweight. So in the warmer months, you can definitely get away with wearing them. And when it comes to winter months, even though you're probably like, oh my God, no, it's way too too cold to wear silk trousers. I totally disagree. If you just put on a pair of like cropped leggings underneath, and I say cropped, just get like the 7/8 length. That way, like you don't have your leggings showing underneath your pants. That way you've got a layer underneath to keep you warm, and then you can have like these gorgeous like silk chic trousers out on the outside. I think they are stunning, and I love silk trousers because I feel like they make you look just like a tall drink of water. Now, granted, this would be like a tall drink of pink water, whatever pink water is, but can't get enough of these pants and would love to add them to my collection. They're a little bit pricey, don't get me wrong. For over $1,000 for a pair of silk pants, I don't know, is the cost per wear there? But if money is no object, I would definitely snap these up. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I love raffia just as much as the next person, but I feel like a lot of the raffia shoes and bags that we see, like we've seen them before. Like it's really hard to reinvent raffia so it feels new and different and exciting and just like not like the same old type of like beachy type of look. But I feel like this pair of mules from Malone Souliers, I guess is how you say it. I've talked about this brand on my channel before. I clearly still do not know how to say the brand name. I love this pair of mules with like the gorgeous little strap in the front and like the wavy side. These actually feel different. They feel exciting. And I actually feel like, you know, if they're styled the right way, again, these could be something that get worn outside of just the summer months. I feel like if you paired these with like some black trousers, they could be a little bit more transitional. Again, as long as you style them appropriately. But I love to see raffia done in this more like elevated way. It feels more high fashion, it feels more classy, and so I am loving this pair of shoes. Now, obviously with this obsession of the Y2K era, you all know that shoulder bags, like they are everything right now. But I'm gonna be totally honest. You all have probably noticed that I personally have not purchased just like a plain shoulder bag. And that's because I feel like a lot of them are over-designed, they've got too many bells and whistles, and there's something that regardless of if the bag shape itself is in fashion or not, it's something that I'm not gonna want for a long time. It's something that I'm gonna want for like a year or two. And so I've been waiting to find a style that feels really classic, that feels really timeless. I was looking at the Saint Laurent 5-7 bag, but I heard a lot of issues with like rippling on the leather, which I was not so crazy about. So I decided not to get that one. And I've been looking for one, and I saw this one in a recent shopping vlog, which I will link for you all, called the Kiss Kiss bag from Balenciaga, and I was shooketh when I saw this bag. This bag feels so elegant. Now, I feel like a lot of times when bags are very understated, sometimes they can actually feel under-designed. Like there's a difference in having something that's understated and having something that's just like plain. And I feel like this is understated in the best way possible. It's not too busy, it's not too funky, and I feel like this is a shape that, albeit a little bit of a different type of shape for a shoulder bag, I mean, it is more kind of like a trapezoid, maybe, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on my shapes. It's been a long time since I've taken geometry. But I feel like overall, this is just such a beautiful shape and style of bag. And it feels like something that you can wear both casually and dressed up, again, depending on how you style it. And I tried on lots of different colors. You all saw. I was loving the fun, lighter pastels because obviously those are so popular right now. And it's kind of like awakened this like love of color inside of me that like younger Lily was all about color and older Lily in her 30s is all about neutral. So I loved all the different colors, but if I'm being totally honest, this bright, stark white is my favorite. I've also been having like a bit of an obsession with white bags lately, so I'm not surprised that's my favorite one. But I love this one also because I feel like it's a really good price point. I mean, for a luxury designer bag for less than $2,000 that is full leather, I mean, you really can't beat the value. Now, I know that I have kind of ripped on Jacquemus a little bit on this channel because I stand by my point of view that I am not crazy about Jacquemus bags. They're just not really my style, but I do love the ready-to-wear and shoes that they have. And I thought that this pair of twisted puffy mules is absolutely beautiful. Again, it's very similar to like that dusty rose, like cherry pink color we saw earlier, but in this beautiful mule. And I feel like it makes it something fun and different as opposed to like all of like the plain, you know, like Bottega inspired square toe mules that we've seen for the past few years. This feels a little bit more fresh. This feels a little bit different and a little bit more exciting, which I really like. I also feel like these shoes are going to be extremely comfortable because they are padded on the inside. And let's be honest, who does not enjoy when you've got these little pillowy clouds of air and softness, especially for those of us that live in walking cities where we got to do a little of clip-clopping around all day. Anytime I can get a padded shoe, I'm very excited about it. So these shoes feel like the perfect conjunction of both like fashion and function, which is always a great thing to have. So overall, really recommend these shoes. Now, next up we have a dress that I'm not gonna lie is pretty specific from Joanna Ortiz, and I love the name of it. It's called the City of Spices dress. But I feel like this is a perfect vacation dress, a perfect warm weather dress. If you're going to the beach, if you're going somewhere tropical, this is something that you need because you can wear it both during the day and at nighttime. Now, granted, it is a bit showy because there's obviously like the gorgeous print all throughout. And then also it does have the cutouts, it does have the halter top and the tie in the back. So like you gotta be willing to like be a little scandy, like show a little bit of skin. But I feel like the time to do that, I mean, it's always an appropriate time to do that, but there's especially a time to do it when you're on vacation, when you're somewhere tropical, it's warm, you know, you're not around everyone, like have a little bit of fun, let your hair down and wear this dress. And also as a side note, I just thought of something. This dress would pair beautifully with those raffia mules from Malone Souliers. So if you have a vacation coming up, consider one of your outfits already planned. Okay, I know, the Hangisi is not new, right? Like, if you have a pulse, you have seen a Hangisi pump somewhere. But have you ever seen it with pearls on the embellishment? I don't think so. So I think that this is a perfect shoe to wear if you're trying to jazz up an all-white outfit, or if you're just doing like an overall pastel look. Like all of the mixed media on this shoe I think is stunning, would complement so many different looks. And I actually feel like this shoe is especially great if you are a bride and you have any type of like bridal events coming up, whether it's your shower, your rehearsal dinner, or even your wedding. I mean, come on. These are like the quintessential wedding shoe, thanks to Sarah Jessica Parker. But seriously, like look at this shoe. They are everything. And I love that the pearls are so small because sometimes I feel like faux pearls when they're really big, they kind of look like, I don't know, just like a little bit tacky, a little bit cheesy. And I feel like they don't in this shoe. Like this is a classy, elegant shoe. This is for like a lady who lunches. So overall, if you have any type of need for a white summery shoe, definitely get a pair of these Hangisis. And on the note of a style that we all know and love, clearly the Saint Laurent Kate bag is not new, right? Like, in fact, I'm sure a lot of you all have a version of the Kate in your wardrobe, just like I do. But do you have it in this beautiful sage green color? I mean, you all know I like have an obsession with the color green lately. Green and white, those are like my two top ones right now. And there's something about this sage green that feels very neutral, very versatile, but also like very calming and tranquil. Like there's something about this bag that just kind of like relaxes me by looking at it. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's just my obsession with green. You all tell me. Like I think that this shade of green is absolutely beautiful, but maybe you all are like, Lily, this looks like baby puke. So please let me know. But if you are in the market for a new Kate bag, I think that this is a beautiful color and you should go try it on. And finally, again, a style that we all know and love, the Alexander McQueen sneakers, but done in this gorgeous, like pearlized iridescent colorway. You know that there are so many of you all out there that love like anything that's iridescent, rainbow slicked, like a little bit of glitter and shimmer. And if that's you, this pair of sneakers is for you. I also love the thicker bottom, so you know you really are taking advantage of that platform trend moment that we are living in right now. These are a great way to jazz up, you know, your everyday sneakers. Now again, you all know, like I'm not so big on buying like luxury designer sneakers for myself, but that's only because I ruined them. I love the look and the feel of them, and so I feel like they are a great way to like round out your like casual luxury outfit. And I feel like this pair is a great way to elevate your outfit. Like if you're just like running to like go grab a cup of coffee or go to the grocery store, like Imagine doing it in these sneakers, right? So overall, these are the new hottest luxury items that I personally have fallen in love with, and I hope that you all enjoy them too. Of course, links are down below if you're interested in taking a closer look at any of them. So what do you all think of these items? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. And also, if you really liked all these items, if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you could just like this video. Just give it a little thumbs up down in the corner below. And if you haven't already, what are you doing? You need to subscribe to my channel so that way you can get all my latest content about all things shopping delivered straight to you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Lily and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye everyone.